wasn't going to do a video using ColourPop products. Well, only one ColourPop eyeshadow. Yeah, I heard about this brand on YouTube a lot, and I was thinking about it, and the only person I could think about who I heard about this with for sure was Kathleen Lights, and she even had her own like collaboration stuff. But she had her own, and she had like a quad of eyeshadows and then a lippie. But I didn't get those. But I heard about this brand through her mostly. And I think a few other people, but not quite positively sure about that. So I know for sure Kathleen. But I just wanted to, I guess, share some swatches because I only got 3 things. And I wanted to use one of the eyeshadows because it's my first time using them, or using it. And I was going to use the, I don't know if it's limited edition, but it's the Birthday Girl. And ColourPop just had their 1-year anniversary. So if you ordered from like Friday through Sunday or something, a week ago or something, but I think it was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and they had a certain date time frame. If you ordered or if you made a purchase, that you got the Birthday Girl eyeshadow for free. And since ColourPop had their first birthday, they made this eyeshadow. I'm not sure if it's limited edition or what, but I thought it was pretty cool. They were giving away these eyeshadows, and yeah, it said while supplies lasted, so I'm not sure how many people got it, but I was lucky enough to receive it. So I only got 2 eyeshadows and 1 lippie. So I guess I will just do those 2 swatches, but the eyeshadows are just so similar. It's kind of hard to tell by swatches online, like on Pinterest and stuff, because that's what I always do when I online shop. And I was going to get Millionaire, I think that's what it was, and then like so many swatches look so many different of this eyeshadow, and I wanted like a taupey brown or just like a dark brown, but it looks so different in every single like picture, and so I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna get a different color. So the other color I got was Amaze, and this is the like pots they come in. It kind of like how the color tattoos come in, and I figured out like the most similar product to this, because I wouldn't say this is a powder, I wouldn't say it's like a cream. I don't know, this texture is really hard to explain, but the most similar thing I would compare this to is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow things that you hear a lot about here on YouTube. Like the consistency is the same, it's not an eyeshadow, but you don't really know what it is, but it has like that silky like feeling to the touch, you know, and it gives you like freaking awesome color payoff. So this first one is Amaze, and hopefully you can see it. You probably won't be able to see it like on the camera, the difference between the 2 eyeshadows, but this one is a more of a copper, like brown gold color. Just has some glitters in it.
And that's what I was expecting, because I saw some shots. What? It's kind of early, you guys.
Yeah, I saw some swatches of this eyeshadow, or because I looked up all of the eyeshadows swatches, and this one looked pretty because it was like a copper, and yeah, I like my warm eyeshadows. And then you get the Birthday Girl, and these are super shock eyeshadows, so I guess that's different from a regular eyeshadow because it has like glitter in it, but it's not like glitter that is gonna like make you look like a disco ball and like fall over your face. I think they are very like would adhere to your eyelid when you put it on because it's that cream kind of texture. So yeah, this one is the Birthday Girl, and it's ColourPop's first birthday eyeshadow, like their first annual thing. I don't know if they're gonna do this like every year, because I couldn't imagine like you're 50 and they're did a new eyeshadow every year. I don't know, I couldn't imagine. But it's so cute because, like, if you can tell, up above the ColourPop logo, you can see like a cupcake with the candle. It's so cute, and I don't know, I just love the ColourPop logo because it has that like holographic, like I don't know if you can tell. I don't know, I think it's just so cute. Not usually one to buy something off of like how it looks though, like the packaging. I'm not that kind of person, but it's just really cute and appealing to the eyeballs. But yes, I'm going to swatch the Birthday Girl one, and these are just so silky. Oh, I love them. This one more is a like actual warm kind of gold, I would say. I'm bad at explaining colors. And when I swatched it the other day, it looked like it had more glitter, but they kind of look similar. They look really similar. You can kind of tell. This one is Amaze, and you can tell it has more copper tones, barely, a little bit, and this one has Birthday Girl. And they're really glittery, but they're freaking gorgeous, and if anything, I think I wore Birthday Girl more on a daily basis. But yeah, I was happy to receive this for free. I'm not sure if it's limited edition, like I said, or if they're gonna make it like permanent for sale, but I got it for free, and I don't know. ColourPop has pretty cool like discounts in my opinion. Like when you first sign up for the newsletter, you can get, I don't know if this is all the time, but when I signed up for the newsletter, I got a $5 off coupon, which is pretty awesome considering everything on their website is $5 to $7. Last thing I got was the Lippie stick in Lumiere. In this Lumiere, is that how you say it? I think it is Lumiere, not Lumiere. Lumiere, and this is the Lippie stick that Kathleen did with ColourPop, and it's kind of like a burgundy red. It's kind of like up my alley of colors that I prefer, but it's pretty. It's kind of like the darkest lipstick I have because I'm very picky when it comes to lipsticks. But I wore this the other day and it looked bomb diggity, and in the fall it will just look gorgeous, you know, with your sweaters and your scarves and stuff. So excited. And the texture on your lips is kind of, because they say it's not an uncomfortable like matte feelings, you know, some of those matte lipsticks that are just uncomfortable, and I would say this is not as uncomfortable, but it's not like,
oh yeah, I feel so comfy. This feels so good on my lips.
It's better than most matte lipsticks that I've tried, and it's a little uncomfortable, but it's not something like a deal breaker at all.
My hair looks crazy, girl. I'm getting my hair done today, so I can't have any products in it. This is why I always put mousse in it, because I look like a freaking lion. And my hair's still wet. Okay.
So yes, those are just the swatches. I didn't get a lot because it was my first purchase and stuff. But I am very happy, and all I spent was $10, and I got a free eyeshadow and free ship, or $5 off, so basically paid for the shipping. It's so sweet because they give you like personally a like, okay, found it. They write you personally a letter, and I'm sure it's someone on like the ColourPop team, and I don't know if I did or not, but what I ordered a while back from Marlena here on YouTube, and if you don't know who that is, that's Makeup Geek, and I think I want to say that she sent a letter also in the package of like one of her team members wrote it up and like said thank you and stuff. I can't remember if I did or not. I don't know, it was a while back. But yeah, ColourPop sent one. It says, "Dear Stephanie, you're a beautiful cupcake on a world full of muffins. XOX, ColourPop." That's pretty sweet. Like, how can you make the time to individually write all these letters to your customers. You know, that's really cool in my opinion. And so just a little thank you note. Okay, moving on to my eyeshadow look for the day. I'm going to be using the Birthday Girl single eyeshadow, and I'm probably going to use like my crease color from my Naked palette, just because I didn't order any like matte shades from the brand. So I'm going for my first crease color is going to be like the transition color. I'm going to go in with the Naked 1 palette, and I'm going to take Naked, and I'm just going to take this huge fluffy brush. I think it's a concealer brush by e.l.f. And I just want to put this all in the crease. Seriously, I had the fan on before I started recording and it did not make any noise. And then once I'm like actually talking, hopefully it's not too bad. If so, next video I will just like turn it off. And I like using a fluffy brush for this just so it doesn't look like I don't get any like harsh lines. Because sometimes I kind of notice that I do get harsh like crease lines, and mama don't like that. I'm not a personal fan of that. So with these eyeshadows from ColourPop, I heard you can like use Fix Plus and stuff and it won't mess up the eyeshadows. And like with regular powder eyeshadows, on Sidecar, I don't know if you could notice, but it's kind of like weird texture because I did use like eye drops to like foil the eyeshadow look, and it kind of messed up the eyeshadow. So I heard that you can use Fix Plus or, you know, eye drops, whatever, to enhance the look, even though they're pretty intense already as it is, so I don't see myself actually doing that. But if you wanted to, you could, and I don't think it would mess it up. So once we got the transition color laid down, I'm going to go in with the Birthday Girl eyeshadow. And like I said, I don't know if this is going to be a limited edition or not. I don't know. It's so silky. I wonder if you push your finger in it, if it would make a imprint. I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so I'm just going to go with my finger all over the lid. And I am a fan of applying my lid color with my ring finger. That's just like how I started doing my eyeshadow, and so I like doing it. And I feel like you get like the most color payoff in the least amount of time just using your ring finger, you know? Because you can really apply the pressure that you want, you know? And with the lid, I just feel like it takes forever for me to get the color payoff I want. So, oh, it's really glittery. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm just going to scoot closer so you can see what I've done so far. And if you can tell, I put the crease color and I put the lid color, the ColourPop color down. And I'm just going to add a little bit more. So now I'm going to go in with the Naked palette again and use the color Buck to deepen up the crease some, give it a little bit more definition. And take away that like harsh line. And I'm kind of going for more of a natural kind of look today because, you know, it's summertime and it's daylight outside. So going to keep going in with that eyeshadow color. I'm going to go back in with that same brush I put the transition color down with and take a little bit more of Naked and just kind of blend it out. Because I don't want any harsh lines. I like to blend it, make sure it's blended. I'm going to go back in with the ColourPop eyeshadow one more time just to kind of lay more down of what it kind of took off when I was doing the shading. There is that. I don't know if you can tell, but I have some like glitter fallout on my face right now. So hopefully, maybe I should have used the water, like eye drops. Maybe if you use like the Fix Plus or water. Why I kept saying that eye drops, maybe you won't get so much fallout of that glitter. But right now it's not too much, and I think that if you were to go over with like a powder brush, that you could just swoop. Yeah, oh yeah, and it comes off nicely. Yeah, pretty nicely. Sometimes like the glitter just like adheres to your face and just won't move. So that is my eyeshadow look. I don't know why it sounded weird. Hopefully you can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye now. I'm just going to do the same exact thing. So okay, so now I like to normally go in on the bottom lash and balance things out. No matter what I do with my eyeshadow, I just like to balance it out so that I'm not like working all this business up here and like down here it's just like there, you know? I don't know. I like to balance it. So I'm just going to take this flat angle, or not angled brush, but flat like eyeliner brush kind of. It just came in that BH Cosmetics. Ooh, it's kind of hard to pick up. It's a little hard to pick up. Product. Okay. And I'm going to add some in the inner corner. See, I don't really like how it applies without your like finger, you know, because at least for me, I'm having a little bit of trouble of picking it up on my brush. I don't want to put too much just because there is glitter and I don't want like crazy amounts of fallout all over my face. So I'm going to take another brush from BH Cosmetics from that same kit. It's just kind of like a round, small kind of detail brush. I'm going to take Buck and just put it on the lower lash. So I kind of like the way the eyeshadow, the ColourPop eyeshadow. That's what I noticed on top too, when you're blending, you kind of wipe off a lot of the eyeshadow. So you kind of have to be careful with that. That's why I went back in with another layer to kind of put more of the product down that I removed on accident when blending. Glitter this, but okay, it's okay. So now I'm going to go in with my mascara, and I think that's all that I'm going to do. I'm going to add a brow bone color real fast in my favorite like nude eyeshadow, because I always, whenever I wear makeup, I always put in some kind of eyeshadow primer on my lids, and then put, like, I used to put powder just on my lids, but oh, this is not it. Here it is. I like to use the Wet n Wild, I think it's called Creme Brulee. I took off the sticker.
This is my favorite. It's so creamy. Oh, I love it so much. I had a 6, what is it? I had, man, I just keep losing my train of thought today. What's up with that? Maybe because it's early. Shoot.
I love it. It's so creamy, and it really does make like my eyelids stay matte all day, because I have oily eyelids, but I don't have like crazy oily eyelids. And so I put like the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer down, and then I put the Creme Brulee eyeshadow on top, and like I will feel it hours later. I still feel it, and it's like, oh, it's so creamy too when you rub your finger in there. Oh, I love it. And oh, what am I saying? Remember now. I'm just going to use a eyeshadow brush by e.l.f. And just put this on my brow bone. I got it in a 6-piece like eyeshadow set by Wet n Wild, and I didn't really like any of the colors other than this color, and I liked it so much I went and got like the individual.
And like, it's just so creamy and it's so pigmented. I just freaking love it. It's my holy grail shoes.
Okay. Just gonna do a little bit of touch-ups. Yeah.
Like, this one is just creamy and it's just like glorious. Lid. I was gonna say eyeball. Yep, I just freaking love it so much. I like echoed. Where are ya? I just saw you like.
Okay, so now I'm going to go in with mascara, and I'm going to use the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I love this stuff. Yep, I love this stuff so much. And if I didn't mention, I am using the Mascara and Shadow Shield by e.l.f. thingy. So now I'm going to apply just a tad bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. So this is the eyeshadow look I did with the ColourPop Birthday Girl eyeshadow. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's limited edition or not, but hopefully you guys liked it, and yeah. So overall, for my first time using ColourPop, the only thing about these Super Shock eyeshadows is that the glitter can tend to give you fallout, but it easily was removed with like a brush. So I guess we'll see like throughout the day if I have more fallout or not, and I will write it down below in the description if or not, you know, how it goes. But yep, I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.